evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here for a little college hoops chatty chat. So we'll talk about some futures, whatever. I got some picks for each conference teams I like if you get down on them. These are all from the Will Hill Caesars book, if you care. So maybe slightly different all over the place, but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna figure it out. Toss out some winners. I'm just here on Twitter, trying to just bear with this a second here. I just said, you know what? If you want to come in and chat away in some basketball talk, you can come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Where's you know what? I'm on to the old I'm sorry, everybody. All right, I'm just tweeting out. All right. So here we go. We'll jump right into it. You know what? I'm just on YouTube. All right. So right off the bat, we'll pop open the championship ones. So this is what I like. And again, listen, Gonzaga, I think people can be on. I'm not really high on Gonzaga. I think Nova, Purdue, Bama, and Texas. Those are my 4 picks. That's what we're going at. It's that simple. That's it. What am I going to say? Those are the teams I like. There are shorter odds. I think Gonzaga has short odds. I understand. You want to get on Gonzaga. People like Michigan, Kentucky, maybe, whatever. King D's in the house. Few small leans in the SEC for me, one official. We'll get to the SEC. We'll talk about them all. So these are my picks in each. And some of these, and we'll go through them all, And I just wrote down the ones I liked. I didn't write down each and every team. Obviously we'll start in the AAC. Houston, Memphis, your 2 basically favorites here. I'll go outside the box. I'll put a little something on Wichita here. Again, I'm not going crazy on these. I'm not diming across all these huge $4, $5, $6 odds. No, I mean, bucks across, maybe a little more on a few of them. FSU I'll have a little more on. I like Florida State. I like me some Florida State here. Now, Big Ten. I did Ohio State. I have Purdue ready for the championship game. I like Ohio State's team. Why not take a flyer on them plus 550, a little better odd? Again, you could buy into these as the season goes on. They move. Again, am I betting 20 conference things? No. These are just, hey, we're a little show tonight for 25 minutes. Teams I like, teams I'll probably be betting on this year. That's what this is. Basically, give you a little idea of like some of the teams I like. So, Big 12. So, we have Texas future for the championship, but I'll give Texas Tech here plus $8. I'll go. Well, anything's possible. $8. I'll throw $100 on this just for fun. Big East. It's Villanova. I mean, Villanova's a minus 130 fave to win the Big East. I'm not. Why? I'll go for the money for them to win the championship instead. And in this spot, I'm going to go my Johnnies. I'm an old school St. John's fan. Little too young for the Chris Mullin days, but early 90s, I had Boo Harvey, Malik Sealy, and Zendon Hamilton, and Felipe Lopez came along. So give me St. John's plus 16. Big Sky will roll out a little Utah State. I thought about Weber here. Same kind of numbers. I'll go Utah. Big West, I'm leaning to Irvine. CUSA will go a little Louisiana Tech. Again, we're not going to jump into 9 million things here for everybody, talking about each one, because let's be honest, we talk about this every day when we do the live show. So next conference up here, let's go down and we'll bring this scroll up top here for the next round of Teams, CAA, I'm going to go with James Madison. I like this little squad here. Plus $7. Let's go. Everybody's going to be on Delaware, maybe. Not me. I'm going James Madison. Horizon, Milwaukee, plus a nickel. Again, this is another one. You're going to have other teams people are going to like. I understand. I like Milwaukee's team. I already bet Milwaukee for tomorrow. There you go. It's out there. I let it out. I got a -6.5. Milwaukee. Summit, Little Jackrabbit. South Dakota State, short number. One of the shorter ones I got out there, but I just really don't like anybody else in that conference really to win. MAC, I go outside a little bit on Toledo. Mountain West, Colorado State. Again, this is a team we had a little bit last year in the tournament there on the Mountain West. So I'm still back on Colorado State. I know you'll have your Nevadas, your San Diego State love. I get it. Give me some Colorado State. Pac-12, everybody's going to love UCLA, right? We all remember UCLA last year. Give me Oregon, a UCLA number. Again, you can get plus money on. I'm not saying no to that, but Oregon's got a good team. They do a good job out there in Oregon. SEC, I'm rolling out some Alabama. You're going to, again, UK, Tennessee, Bama, maybe Auburn, whoever, whatever. Give me Alabama, plus 450. Whack Attack. Listen, New Mexico State. I know people are going to like the Lopes out here, Grand Canyon, maybe even Stephen F. Austin. I don't know, little coming out of their conference. Welcome to the bigger show here, little bigger conference for them. But give me New Mexico State, always a solid program there. Well, underdogs. So this is Miss Nika. These aren't bets for tomorrow. These are conference tournaments. These are conference tournaments. These aren't tomorrow's basketball games. We're betting all plus monies. No. This is tournament picks, conference winners. So don't think they're just taking tomorrow's games. They're taking huge plus monies. East Carolina's AAC plus 1250. Yeah, I don't mind taking crazy shots, but that one is a little deep for me. A little deep. Hello, Mr. Tim. Here we go. King D is coming in tomorrow. Auburn over Moorhead. I like Auburn and Auburn. Okay, I get it. But you know what? This Moorhead team, let me pull out my little, my little Moorhead. Where are they at here? Hold on. Got to go through my thing. So, Ohio Valley, I got them right behind Murray and Belmont. So, I almost want to lean to the dog there. And I got to watch myself because I could go really crazy more. I got 10 games already. It can get worse, but I understand like an Auburn. Auburn's a pretty good team. All right, I just mentioned them. It's UK, Alabama, Tennessee, and then you got Arkansas, Auburn, kind of muddled together, Mississippi State. I just like Moorhead. Small school, no respect. 15.5 looks low when you're playing Ohio Valley. Toledo, App State versus Iona. Not a big Iona guy, huh? Ricky Petito. Best three teams, Longwood, Orem, Moorhead. I see what you did there. Tim. Makes sense. There you go. Yeah, I don't want you coming in thinking we're just straight shooting away on crazy dogs tomorrow. No. So this is just some tournament talk here. Next conference up, we'll do the old switcherooski. And we'll scroll this guy underneath. There we go. Southland. Again, these little conferences, and let's be honest, some books you might not even get lines on a lot of these games during the year. Give me Nichols here, a little plus money. SWAC, Jackson State. Again, am I betting these? I'm not betting these. I'm just throwing them out there. You want to bet something, you're going to be a real degenerate? Knock yourself out. Go for a little plus money. So, West Coast. Gonzaga is minus 5,000 when the WCC. So, give me Marymount plus 5,000. Maybe something terrible happens. Gonzaga may fall off a cliff. I don't know. So that one's, am I betting that? No. Am I betting Gonzaga minus 5,000? No. Richmond, no. I like this Richmond team. Was high on Richmond last year. Everybody's going to be on the Bonnies. Bonnies are a good squad. I get it. Richmond. And here we go. A little Moorhead. You talked about Auburn. Well, I got Moorhead to win the OVC. You think, obviously, I'm a little high on them. A-Sun will go a little Liberty and Jacksonville State. So 2 teams in the A-Sun because I think these are the 2 good teams there. And it's a short number with Liberty, but, they're good. But Jacksonville State maybe shocks them plus $3. This might be something I put a couple bucks on these 2 teams because I think I'll get a guaranteed return there. SoCon won Chattanooga. Choo-choo Chattanooga. So I like the mocks. It's that simple. We're going to go down here to the final set of numbers. Again, these roll off the Will Hill Caesars. So, again, I tried to do it in order conferences, but the way they put them, I don't know why they don't put them in alphabetical order. They're all over the place. Anyway, America East will go a little Vermont and Stony. Both short fades here. I get it, but I'm going to take them both. I think one will win, so I'm going to make some money either way there. Missouri Valley, I'm going on some Drake. Again, not the favorite here, but this is a good team. Patriot League, I'm going on a little Boston. I like this Boston team. I know people are going to love on Colgate. I get it, but give me Boston here. Big South, Winthrop and Campbell. Again, dual faves. I get plus money. I think one of them win. I look at this as a kind of guaranteed win for me here. So when I see spots like that, much like America East and Big South, even with Drake, because you could find Loshai is minus 120 to win that, but I don't want to lay that like 810. St. Bonaventure is minus 125. If you want Belmont's 175, I got Moorhead here for $3. You could just shop around. But in the spot where I think one of the top 2 teams win, and there's not much going to get, it's going to come down to them 2, and I'm getting $2 on both. I'm gonna go for it and try to guarantee myself a little money. And also, when the tournament rolls around, if one of these teams are slacking or things go off the rails, I'll be able to maybe hit a little, not in game, but a pre-game or whatever with the team as a dog and hitting as a regular play to just get at them. It's the future. It's only going to be a couple. Again, we're not putting $2,000-$3,000 on each of these things. And the last one up, Sunbelt. We'll go Raging Cajuns for a couple bucks there. Chattanooga, there we go. Here's the Pine Bluff Llama. Chris Tatum, where you been? You weren't in there the last couple of days. Kid, you all right? Good to see you. Hope everything's okay. Nothing going wrong. Everybody's all right there. Jim Pritchard's in the house. How are you today? I didn't post any. No, I can't even get anything to scroll. Nothing's on the scroll. Everything's up in the. Everything's up in the chat. We'll scroll out this guy here. There's a scroller, and this is up top. So I didn't. There's so many games tomorrow. Let's be honest. I have pages and pages of lines and numbers, front and back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5 pages of stuff. And I got a 7th page here because it's part of the other one, but for Wednesday action already, start going over numbers. So I didn't throw out a bunch of lines for tomorrow's game, but if you feel free, you want to talk about some things, I do have some games I bet. I'm going to throw up just a giant Tuesday college hoops package of probably like $39 because there's going to be probably 15 games in it, 20 games, who knows. But we've already seen some moves. I'm going to pull up the live lines here, college basketball. And fire away, let's go. Someone want to come in? I'll send you a link. Give me your email. Let's go. You want to come in? Show everybody who you are. You're a real person. Let's go. I'll email you. Come on in and chat away. Although we don't have to keep it long. I know people want to watch Monday Night Football, or I don't even know what's on TV on Mondays. Who knows? Let's see. Anything crazy moving? Screen is kind of dry right now. I saw a few moves, but so we'll go through them here. So we'll go right through. A lot of games. It's going to get boring. I apologize, but that's where we're at. Cal was 16. I see 16s all over the place. Total has come down. It was 142. I'm seeing 140. So maybe we want to jump to a little San Diego under there, possibly. We'll make a little note. Now it's that one. I see 140 and a half, but basically 141. It's only a 1 point move. Not really crazy. Not really crazy. Southern Illinois, 6.5. 139. There was 138. Half-point move. Nothing to get excited about. Ohio State, 16 and a half. 145s. It was 17. Next up, VCU. 9, 132s. It was 133 and a half. So a little point and a half move there. I got that under 133 and a half already. So I'm a point ahead of that. We'll see how that works out. Indiana, 24 and 140 has now 142. So that's gotten up to 2. So that's moved up a tad right there. I'll get to your King D's pick in a second there, King D. I saw it pop up there. Pittsburgh, 10 and a half, 153. This game was definitely a mover. It was 8 and a half up to 152. I thought about taking Pitt, but I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Citadel could put up some points. And now it's up to 10 and a half. I have this as like maybe of like Ken Palm had it 9. I thought it'd be like an 8 to 10er, but again, no interest in that game, even with the move there. Iona is 6 and 137. That was 138 and a half, down a little bit there. Dayton 16 and 138. Now it's 15 and a half. No move on a total. Georgia 10 and 154. It was 152, so it's gone up a tick there. Let's see. College basketball's here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Locking in with the King, says Milwaukee versus North Dak. Golden Panthers, Vin Baker Jr. Well, I mean, Vin Baker Jr. is good, but they got another kid on their team who's even better than him, they say. So, Mr. Nico liking Indiana tomorrow for some reason. Let me see if I can pull up a reason why you like Indiana in the Hoosiers tomorrow against Eastern Michigan, laying 24. I'm going to go through where it is on my rotation. I don't even know where it is. I went down rotation number here. Indiana. Where is this in the rotation order? Oh, Miss Danica. It's got to be like a 7 o'clock game probably, right? There's only a couple 5 o'clock games. Why can't I find Indiana on my board? It's not on my board. It's a sheet of paper. Oh, brother. Well, here's a nice boring time here as we look for Indiana, Eastern Michigan. I'm sure I'll get to it eventually. I have no idea where it is. That's just the way it goes. 24, definitely a big spread. And for Hoosiers, I didn't know if I even wrote anything down for the Big Ten here. I mean, they're not in my top 5 for the Big Ten, so I didn't think we'd be discussing. 6'10", Navarro's coming through like a champ. All right, so that's going to be on the first page here. Oh, there it is, right off the bat. 24. There's a 5th game on. Thanks, Embarrass. It's like the 6th game on the list here. I can't even find it. So I got this right on the money here. I got the total at 145. It opened at 140. It's at 142. What I have of 80 to. I was right. Ken Palm had it 81.58. I had it 80.55. So right along those numbers. Nothing really. It's too close for me to bet on Mystica. I'm not going to play it. I'm not playing that guy. Again, do we ever want to run down all these games? Anybody just want to talk about a specific game? Of course, man, days like this, I do not like. Chris Tatum's coming in on Eastern Michigan. Why do you like Eastern Michigan there? VCU. So you liking a little VCU tomorrow? Let me pull it up. Just stand by 1 second while I get to a different screen here. It's a little cray cray with all these things down. So there we go. All right, VCU St. Peter's. So VCU, yeah, good team. Do I want to be laying 9? St. Peter's plays a little bit of defense out of the MAC. That's why I kind of like the under in that game. Defense first. And I don't know, VCU, everybody's going to love who? The Bonnies out of the A10, right? And me, I like Richmond. See, I don't know if VCU is a. They're good. I don't know. See, the MAC teams, sometimes they play like just ugly basketball. And VCU can, listen, this isn't vintage VCU. This is a middle A10 VCU team. They got senior forward, decent guy. I think, I don't even know his name, Williams. Do I want to lay it? Not particularly. I would probably lean to the dog. That's why I like the under. They lose their starting point guard. Right? He's out with an ACL. I don't know. I like him. Do I like him at 9? I don't know if I like him at 9. I don't know if I like him at 9. 6 p.m. game. Thanks, Tam. Yeah. It's, you know what? It's just, I have stuff written down out of times, and then I'm looking at a board. It's tough to find. And I'm going to another screen that just says conferences, so I can flip to the matchups. Markets return the season 55.10% of the scoring from last year. Give me the Golden Panthers. I'm not going to say no to that. I like Milwaukee. I got them to win the conference. Kentucky game over. And the Oilers coming out with hockey tomorrow. The Oilers. I like Kentucky. I do not like Duke. I did Kentucky on the Free Big video. So, yes. Oh, hold on a second. Look at this on the ice. What do we got here? LA Kings up 3-1 as a big plus $2 dog. Holy moly. Edmonton Oilers tomorrow, huh? Where are we at here? Edmonton against the Detroit Red Wings. Why are you always going against the Red Wings? I don't know about you. I should say people come in, because I liked the Red Wings the other day and people were against them. They're playing well. 155? I don't know. I'd make it a puck line play. I can't lay a big number like that. What's your take on every game on the board? On every last game on the board tomorrow? That's a whole lot of takes. I think tomorrow I'm going to start at 12 o'clock. I'm just going down and just give a sided total out. I'm just going to give out a sided total on every game. Gators. The Gators tomorrow, huh? Definitely not high on the Gators for the year. Let's pull up their matchup for tomorrow. Because as much as I want to go down the screen and see if it's a live move, it is a lot easier just to go to the matchup page. Where is Florida? Florida versus Elon. 19. They should get this game done tomorrow. Let me see if I can find a Florida matchup on my notes. See, my notes I go down the line, so I should probably do a conference. All my papers rattling, but I didn't. So, what do I got this one at? So they're at 19. I have it as a 18-point game. Total of 139. So I'm on the, I kind of like the under a little bit here. It's come down. It was 142 down to 140. So I guess I had that one kind of pinned right there. So I'm happy about my under. The line's moving the way I thought it would be. And the line, or the total is, and the 19, it's right where it is. So again, doesn't fall anywhere special for me, Ms. Danica, other than the total. So I will not be playing it. 4 hours for under 50 games. I know. Are you kidding me? It's what the heck? Ms. Danica coming in with Georgia. Let's see Georgia. against Florida Atlantic. Where is my Georgia? Georgia. All right. This game here opened at 10, 154. Actually, I had it at 152 and a half earlier. I had this at 155 and wow, I was right on, almost right on par with Kempom here because I had it 81 70 and he has it 84.70. So again, at 10, the totals moved up. I mean, I'm not high on FIU, but Georgia's, I think, not going to be a good team at all this year. I am not high on Georgia. I think, I don't know, let me roll through my notes because I had them down. Again, I only wrote the first couple teams in each conference that I kind of liked. I didn't really roll in to do a total conference preview, but I had Georgia like in the bottom of the SEC for sure. So, yeah, I mean, this team is bad. I think they'll be last in the SEC. And Florida International, I might lean to Florida International here. I think Georgia. I mean, these guys. This is a hodgepodge team, Georgia. Mr. Deek, I'm writing Georgia down for us, and I'm gonna look better into FIU because Georgia is definitely not a team I want to be playing on. FIU. Because I have them dead last. And normally when I have a team dead last, if FIU, I have them. Again, I don't think I have them that high in their conference, but I'll have to go through it because I don't, again, didn't have them all out in front of me. Just the top couple teams. I mean, FIU, here we go. I mean, I got them in the bottom third of the of CUSA. But again, 19, we're getting 10 points. I might take FIU here. I might lean FIU. We'll talk more tomorrow on FIU. Markel's in the house. Looked good against Oakland last week. Who looked good against Oakland? What are we talking about? Basketball? We're talking about practice games? 2 official plays so far for the lanes. It's day one, so I won't be treaded later. That's the thing. I mean, I was telling one of these guys I talked to on Twitter. He's a big name guy. He's in Jersey for opening day. And I'm like, man, I got like 10 games already. I said, but I'm going light. You got to manage the bankroll out of the gate. I mean, got to just bet. You like the games you like. You think your numbers are okay, but I'm not going crazy. I'm not going to go all out here. We don't come guns blazing. This makes sense, but I've never been on college basketball before. No college hoops on ProLine game list, and that's the only sports book in Newfoundland. That's not silly if you never had it. Kansas, I like. I like Kansas tomorrow. I like to learn a little bit so you can bet it. Absolutely. You just don't want to bet blindly. The other players in the NBA for VCU. I'm not that high on VCU. The other team's a defensive team too. What's the line for Gonzaga first half? Oh, I don't even know if I have a first. They have first half lines for that. It's up. I'll take a quick peek. I'll see if my site has any Gonzaga lines. Gonzaga first half. What are they in 40? There we go. Dixie State. Oh, my goodness. Dixie State. No first half lines. At least not on my side right now. Small lean to Miami, Ohio versus Georgia Tech. I'm going to write it down. Miami O versus GT. King D. I'm going to look into it myself. We'll see. Come back with an opinion. Free Minds in the house. Mike Bueno. Mike, I got your address. Do I like the Warriors tonight? Yes, I do. Like yeah. Mr. Nika's loving Gonzaga. Oh, no, I was in Mr. Nika with Gonzaga first half. I was Tam. You see a line on Grand Canyon. Yes, there is a Grand Canyon line. It's 15, a total of 135. And believe it or not, I like Grand Canyon to win this one, I think. Out in a whack attack. Where the Lopes versus Grambling. I mean, listen, should these guys win by 20? Yeah. Elliott's in the house. You know, like Elon plus 120. Plus 19 and a half. 120, geez. On the Bears under had Washington puck line. Let's see, what's the Chicago score there? Anton's in the house. Vegas cleaned up this weekend. Well, that's what they do when favorites roll. Or dogs come in, I should say. Wichita State. I like Wichita State tomorrow. I think I can get done. Hold on a second. Let me find Wichita State here. Wichita. Versus Jacksonville State. So, lines come down this Wichita State. I thought you were talking about for the conference because they got Wichita State. Well, it might be underneath scrolling. I'll fix the scroll a little bit. Put a different team up here for the scroll. This guy. Let's put this. Yeah, scroll that guy underneath. There we go. Switch it around a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people on Wichita State tomorrow. The line's coming down, so definitely not loving that one. Cincinnati wins but does not cover is your lean here tomorrow versus Evansville. I kind of like Cincy, though, Mr. Nika. North Carolina laying the 22.5 from Markel. Make sure you get those last Woodies in. North Carolina versus Loyola. I mean, they better roll Loyola. New coach, though. New coach. How do I feel about Purdue? I'm high on Purdue. How do I feel on Purdue? This is how I feel about Purdue. National championship. Let's go. These are my 4 teams I'm betting on to get to the Natty and win it. Those are my feelings on Purdue. How about that? Oh, he's looking at Mr. Nika's photo and getting excited. We got a lot of love in the air here. People come in, look at Mr. Nika, talking about Gloria. Everyone wants to set up adult play dates. Oh, boy. No bet 365 in Newfoundland. Mr. Nika's a Canuck. She's a Canadian. There you go. She knows. No bet 365 in Newfoundland. They just, you know why, Mr. Nika? Because it's Newfoundland. They barely have internet out there. They probably got dial-up. Thoughts on Mercer at Arkansas? I would lay with I like Arkansas, so I would probably lay. Anyone like the Hawks Saints? No one liked them during the show. I don't think maybe let's turn around liking them tonight. Eastern Michigan covers. Yes. Georgia lost their best player. Wheeler, Kentucky. Georgia's a mess. I just quickly looked at them. Like, hey, wait a second. I got these guys in last place in the SEC. I don't want to lay points with them. Suns, Lakers. Hornets, unders. Suns game, we kind of thought maybe they get a little revenge. Lakers, we kind of like the Lakers to win that. At least I did. Did I bet them? No. Kind of like under an ASU. Portland, the Portland Pirates. I didn't look at this game. I've been going through a bunch, and as I said, I have 10 games right now, I bet. 10 games. And I actually bet one on one site, and I was thinking about it on Northeastern 8.5. I'm like, and I meant to back out of it, and I clicked it against Colgate. I think Colgate is going to be a pretty good team, but I like Northeastern too. So, but what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Love dial up. I had dial up, but I remember I got my first computer, and I'd have to hook it in like at night after my mom got off the phone because I had to plug it in the phone line. I had my dad like $100 every month because you just had X amount of, your AOL only had a certain amount of free time on it, and then all of a sudden you had to pay. It was crazy back in the day. You guys are spoiled. You don't even know the troubles. You think it was bad when they slow down your stream. Think about dialing up on your telephone what it was costing. Whee! Freeman said the under in the Lakers game. Okay. Well, yeah, I would lean under because the Lakers are terrible. You just not to go over 46. 46. I mean, it was 39.5. 14-3. I got the over 39.5 in the chat. So we'll see what happens. He wants to cash out that move. We all do. We want that money, baby. Come on. You like the Warriors tonight? How's hell freezing over? Yeah. Yeah, I like the Warriors tonight, Mike. Monday night NCAA, what's up? It's just we're just talking some NCAA talk. And yeah, you teased that up to that 46. I get it. So I just threw out Corenzo, just a bunch of conference games, like teams that I kind of like to take care of business. So I'll have them scrolling around if you're interested in those. Butler, IUPUI. Why they named it Indiana Purdue? I don't know why. It's better than ICUP. Northern Arizona under the 139. What do I got on this game for Arizona? I actually got over 140. So I like the over. Again, a lot of totals I really don't, and it's weird because I always feel, like I said, folks, you got your movers or shakers, line movers, whatever you want to call people who bet. I'm a bettor. I'm a grinder. I sell picks, whatever. I win more than I lose. But like everybody, when you don't want to lose out on your game, right? You just keep betting. But games like this, when there's 150 games, I can't bet 97 of them. So total wise, I bet one total. Like I said, I got my VCU under 133. We'll see what happens with that. I'm going to mark down a bunch of others that I've been ahead of the line on. And you got to just follow your numbers. If you're serious, you're going to have your own little set of numbers. Days like this, 150 games, I can't bet 90 of them. I got to write it down. And it's not the coulda, woulda, shoulda, like I should have bet this one, I should have bet this one. Listen, days like this are literally a roll of the dice, and you're going to pick some games. You can't bet them all. Just keep to your numbers and adjust them. Great. They all hit. Wonderful. You're looking good. You're going to win. You might not be able to bet them all, but you should be, hit 50-something, 56, 57% maybe, and a good clip, and win that good. Official college basketball play from Locking In with the Kings, Central Michigan, Missouri. Missouri returning 19.7% of their minutes and of their scoring. New faces for Missouri. Yeah, I always give me a returning backcourt, a small school, hello Mac, versus SEC, getting a bundle. I didn't do my Central Michigan. I didn't look at this game. Let's look at Central Michigan. So we got a Miami, Ohio for you, Central Michigan versus Missouri. Let's check out the returning starters for CMU. Is it worth the play? Let's check it out. Because that's the key in early. But I mean, for me at least, I'm looking for solid backcourt, veteran returning, and now a lot of teams will have this because of your COVID last year, right? They extended. Guys can come back. Guys didn't go pro. Like when we come back, we'll get an extra year of eligibility. Stuff like that. Central Michigan. So I got these guys bottom third of the MAC. Not very high. Lost a lot of guys. We got redshirt freshman transfer from LIU. These guys are 3-13 last year? Is that right? 3-13. This is a thing. I mean, you got a bunch of transfers and a bad team. Versus an SEC team. Big number, yes. Missouri's going to be bottom, right? They'll be, better than Georgia, battling Vandy at the bottom of the barrel. Definitely not a sexy roster. A bunch of 3-star recruits. So again, this would be a stay away from me. Would you lean to unders in college basketball like any NBA teams are getting used to playing together? Mike, early on, it all depends because if you have a lot of guys back from last year, now Richmond's got 15 guys back. Like that team's an experienced team. You got teams that have a bunch of guys back because when everything went on, they got an extra year of eligibility. A lot of these teams, so you're going to have a lot of continuity, whatever you want to call it. So I wouldn't. I actually maybe think overs because guys are going to be more fluid and know where the guy is on the court. Oh my goodness! Everybody's coming in. Mr. Dika's. Big facts. We just have to. It's a big day tomorrow. Big day. Thanks, Mr. Dika's giving thanks out to Corenzo's, giving out compliments to Mr. Dika. Take all the unders tomorrow for credit. Yeah, only 150. Let's go. $3 on every under. Let's see how it goes out. Yeah, a lot of games. It's like I'm looking at them like there's no. And I said I'll come in. We'll run down. I looked at it and you saw me. You've been here. I just stopped. I'm like I'm not doing this. This is no way. That's insane. Kevin Cook. Building a parlay. Cincinnati, Evansville under the 134. I can see that. Fairfield over. Arizona, Northern. Yes. I like it. I think the Stags of Fairfield are going to be pretty good. I can see them pushing up the points there. I like it. Let's go. Cincy Evansville will always be a grinder. I like it. Brandon. Yes, it is. Fun day, right? I mean, I love my college hoops. I mean, I bet 800 college basketball games last year, so I like college basketball. Women's college basketball. Barely wagered on. Yeah. Danica. No one cares about women's college basketball. I'm sorry. I'm not watching it. There's too much. I gotta, there's. Can you. I don't think, and this is why I don't do soccer or MMA or tennis golf. There's just not enough time in a day to do you have to have your stuff in order all the time. And then to go out, like I say, I mean, I make jokes about the WNBA when I do videos with Ali for Pixie Parlay stuff. I just don't. I'm not pretending to know WNBA. I'm not pretending to know golf. I'm not pretending to know soccer, tennis. I can't. Football, college hoops, it is a year-round, nonstop grind. Throw baseball on top of that. Then you want to worry about NBA. And women's college basketball. I mean, it's hard enough with men's college basketball gathering all the information. How women? Where am I getting all that information from? It's out there. Someone makes money on it. I guess I say more power to you. If that's going to be, I know a guy who just loves betting soccer. All right, doesn't know a thing about NFL. Guy lives in Philly. Knows nothing about NFL. Handicap and return to start. Yeah, backcourt is key. You need guard play. Guard play. It's stupid. It sounds childish, but I'm saying I want experience in the backcourt. Why? So I want a guy who's going to be able to get up and down the floor and not make stupid mistakes. That's why you want to experience backcourt, especially in November when they're playing outside of conference. You have a good, solid team. Take these dogs in the first half tomorrow. You like a lot of these dogs? I mean, there are a lot of big dogs, right? But here's the thing, 410. How you picking and choosing with 150 games? I can see college gelling faster than the NBA. Well, yeah. I mean, they're going to gel faster because, one, they're trying to get to the NBA. So, they're practicing. They're doing what they got to do. And they do have some extra time together. They got a whole extra – a lot of these guys came back. They got a whole extra year. So, it's not going to take them long to get going. I mean, I always like to fade like Kentucky out of the gates, right? They bring in like 7 freshmen. They're all the best players on their teams for the last 4 years. And all of a sudden you got to come in. You're not the guy. You got some other guy who's the guy. You were the man, and now all of a sudden you got to pass the ball. You're not the man. So I was always great fading freshman teams would just have superstars in. Like even when Duke's did the same thing. You start bringing these guys in. I will fade away on them. Who's taking a shot? Egos all over the place. You never lie. I'm doing 4 sports: NFL, NHL, NCAA football, and NBA. Yeah, I just, like I said, I joke about WNBA stuff, and I'll throw golf and those other things in. I just don't know. I don't. I mean, I've been doing NFL, or we'll just say football and basketball and baseball, basically my entire life, right? I mean, I've been in stupid betting and nonsense in high school. Mid-90s working in an Italian restaurant, doing parlay sheets, getting them set up with a local book. I mean, so what are we talking about? 95 on? I don't know how many years that is. What was that, 21, 95? 26 years of NFL, college, hoops, just what I know. It's just things are just ingrained to you. And the old dogs, new tricks. I'm not learning soccer. I don't care about soccer. Ton of games. Some dogs will hit and some face will hit. Yeah, that's you guys you gotta pick the right ones, Corinthia. That's the hard part. Listen, not just you, it's hard for me too. Bookstake just time releasing official lines. They know what they're doing. Gotta bet wise. Yeah. But at least early in college basketball, there's so many games. And I'll tell you what, going back just 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you'd find good edges and lines. Like now these you could look at, there's no line on the game, go to KenPom. That line it'll be the KenPom line right out of the bat. Maybe a half point different. They just and listen, that guy is phenomenal. Like KenPom line, I'm not gonna lie, I used KenPom for years and years. It's fabulous. I don't pretend that I'm some mathematician guy. But those lines, the lines now are just pins. They just take his line and tweak it a half. So here's the hard part now. Now you got to find the edge. Now you got to go to your numbers. And now to go to your numbers and say, what's the difference? And then you got to think of who's moving the line. Is it because there's 8 million new people betting in Chicago, New Jersey, and that line's moving because all the degenerates and people don't know anything are just betting it because it's the faith? Or is it the big money coming in and moving games? I'm getting crushed by my lady friends, 2-8. They say I work too much. Like I'm confused here. Is this your WNBA picks, or like your lady friends are like, what do you, they're overworking you, you can't study? Facts plus tax. Basically, I think I know what you're talking about. FanDuel on the game up. Chances are it's a blowout game. uh, Leaf stick. My city's embarrassed tonight. Mr. Nika, I said today, everyone's going to bet these big faves. And what I say, take the dogs. Put $50 on both of the dogs. You're going to win one, and you're going to make money. You take both faves, and you're a loser even if one wins and one loses. You take both dogs, you'll win one, you're making money. I like Xavier also. Miami Heat stink tonight? The Heat are losing? I like the Heat tonight. What's happening here? I got the Heat in the under throughout here on the show. Minnesota's getting it done there, folks. How about Minnesota? Mind they were +6. Chicago Bulls getting it done. Miami Heat, oh my God, they're down 20 basically. Oh my goodness. Well, it's the NBA, Carenzo. So, this game can be 76 at the end of the third because Denver won't score. 76 size. Say it's it'll be 75-70. Denver doesn't score, and the Heat go on a run. And that's that. We know the run's coming. We know the run is coming. Bet Miami, folks. Bet Miami. Real life, absolutely. I wasn't sure what the women were doing to you over there. Kings winning. I said, Mr. Nika, what did I say? Take the two dogs. Take the big $2 dogs. You're splitting that, you're going to make money. You take two faves like that, now you still got to battle back and win a game and a half. Pelicans playing good, keeping it up. Only NBA tonight for you. All right. What NBA, where are my banners here? What did I have today? And where's midday money? What do we have today, NBA? We had Heat money line in the under. Looks like a loser. T-Wolves +6. What's going on with the T-Wolves? That looks like a winner there. Wonderful. Hawk show later. NHL Rangers got it done. All right. We got the Maxion bets up. Buffalo over Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan. Panthers finally lost. Yeah, we had the Rangers, baby. We had the Rangers. Steelers are 14-3. We need some more points here to get that over. Let's go. We need some turnover here. Come on, Justin. Throw a pick 6, and then we run a kickoff back. 21-10. We're right in it. Fast scoring. All right. So, again, I came on just to throw out some college hoop stuff in case people want to bet it. I'm sure we'll talk about it tomorrow on the show. It'll be a long show. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks for popping in. Nice little show tonight. People come in. Who knew they were going to come in for college basketball? Miss Nika came in, throw her bet every dog on a money line. She was like, what's happening here? This is crazy. Memphis have a shot at coming back. I hope not, because we got Minnesota. The Variant should have came into the day show. We said, take Minnie, ha-ha. Carenzo, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, bud. Come on in. Man, I got to get some sleep because tomorrow is just going to be a nightmare, all these games. And the whole chat is just going to be people who are going to be throwing out games. I'm like, where are they on the board? Can I find them on the board here? I love basketball. Well, you're in for a rooting tune day tomorrow. Does anyone remember like 24 hours of basketball on ESPN? I remember like St. Peter's, or they have some New Jersey team playing at like 4 a.m. and it was just like 24 hours of basketball. It's great. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow. Be up early. Yeah, we'll start the show and it's going to go. I mean, it's 5 o'clock game, so it's not like I have to start up at 10 a.m. But tomorrow will probably be an hour plus show. Who are we kidding? People are going to want to come and talk. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep. Don't stay up too late. Listen, get your sleep. 8 hours of sleep, hour at the gym. Then you start studying your numbers. Well, if you have a job, I'm sorry, then you can't do what I do. Can't sleep and work out. Nice chopping it up. King D. We'll see you. Everybody tomorrow. Good luck tonight on whatever you got going on. May all your games be winners. I was going to say sweet dreams, but we want winning dreams. See you tomorrow. College hoops, 150 games. Woo! Good night.